Hello and welcome to Sunday Night NBA action here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defense. Boy, there's a flow that's just nice when you watch Reeves play. Smooth on that drive right there.
Inside. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
To the wing on the left. Pass to James. Just 4 to shoot. And the Lakers get it back. Back to Reeves. Second shot opportunity.
One of the tough things about guarding Reeves is his change of pace ability. I mean, he gives you a lot of different looks, a little bit herky-jerky and kind of unorthodox, and all of that keeps you off balance. Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Ivy outside. Pass to Rizachet. Three-pointer. Hauled in by Brown.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Reeves. Some solid defense from Messi.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the night now. That free throw, no good. He does not get the second one.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Outside Reeves. Banked it in off the glass. Reeves has got 6 points.
You know, Reeves is such a crafty and clever player. He's so good at finding ways to score inside. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Ivy with the ball. Picked up by Reeves. Ivy goes in. Oh, he goes right over LeBron and slams it down.
Wow, Jaden Ivey. Goodness.
James inside. Shoots over Fears. The shot by James, no good. Over to the left wing. Back to Rizachet. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Fears. Outside Rizachet. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Fears.
Timeout.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, thanks a lot. Lakers coach J.J. Redick has brought an attention to detail to this team. Austin Reeves said, quote, set the foundation of doing stuff the right way, and if we do that, we can be a really good team. Redick said it's important to always emphasize the things that you want. That hopefully becomes part of your identity. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And the Pelicans making a change here. Pass to Reeves. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Arenas. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
Carter's a really good pick and roll partner. Excellent hands, and he can finish too.
Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Loves to put his head down and force the issue inside. Has the gift of playing downhill. There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Outside Reeves. Just 5 to shoot. Fires it from 18. And Arenas pulls it down. New Orleans leading by 4. Risacher with the ball. Picked up by James. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Pass to Arenas. There's a screen by Bassey. And he dunks it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Second team.
54 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Bay. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And we see Bay's game evolving over time, including being more aggressive inside.
Here's Bufkin. Good work defensively by Black. And it's Murray with the ball for New Orleans. Leading by 5 to the inside. Back to Risacher. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
They're really working the paint now.
Randall, right side. Good D by Bay.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And that does it for the first quarter. Pelicans ahead, up 9. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And, of course, taking it inside, always a great game plan. And I'm curious if there'll be an adjustment from the defensive end. Maybe sag off some shooters a little.
Here's Levine. Rebounded by New Orleans.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Poole outside. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Black, no good. Lakers trail by 9. Right side, Levine. Oh, Levine! Pretty.
Always putting on the show. Levine plays with flair and clearly one of the best dunkers in league history.
So timeout called here, the first for New Orleans.
Here come your Laker girls.
Changes for New Orleans.
Laker girls team.
New Orleans leading by 7. Here's Arenas. Knocks down the triple. Arenas has got 5 now.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
He's staying active and keeping his hands moving. Murray anticipated the shot and sent it away.
To to the middle. Messi. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And New Orleans making a change here. Lakers trail by 12. And here's Reeves outside. He buries it from 3. He's got 12.
Things are clicking. Reeves in a groove. He knows he doesn't need to slow down. Keep it coming.
Back to Ivy. Bay outside. 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. With 1 on the clock. With the clock winding down. And a two-handed jam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Picked by Messi to the paint. Pass to Ivy. Takes a 3. The second effort. He got a piece of it. Outside Levine. Oh, the long-range prowess of Levine.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. Levine can do a lot of damage from deep.
Messi. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Here's Arenas. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And it's a 12-point New Orleans lead.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And just a deceptively good athlete with impressive quickness. Reeves gets to the bucket in no time.
So both teams changing it up here. New Orleans leading by 10. Pass to Fears. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Back to you, Brian.
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie.
Well, he isn't the longest guy out there, but Bronny does have some great strength.
A nice shot by Fears.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end. He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
Ivy outside. From the arc. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Deflected. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Reeves. Here's Cornette. Pass to Reeves. Stolen by Ivy. And now New Orleans on the break. Back to Black. Harris with it. Gets it up. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be right back after this word. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Back to James. James deciding where to go with it. Over Rizachet. Clock at 6. Back to James. Over Rizachet. James can't get it to go.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Knocks down the long J. Rizachet's got 7 points.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Here's Reeves. No good. He's shooting 5 for 12 so far. Down low. And Harris throws it down.
Not settling for the layup. Sometimes you got to go strong, and Harris gets the chance to stuff it there. He didn't let it slip by him.
Pass to Vucevic. Outside Reeves. And he converts the layup. 16 points for him.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
James attacking. And it's James with the jam.
LeBron on the attack. Unbridled fury and force.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. It's a 16-point game. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. That'll be the first of a 5-game tour around the league. The 3, James. The shot that time not on target.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure he wants back.
Timeout. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years. Truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
And cheer on your Laker girls dance team. Let's go.
Lakers trail by 18. Pass to Bufkin. Let's go with a 3. The Lakers with another miss. And here's New Orleans now. Here's Rizachet. Fires the 3. Hauled in by Brown. Just under 2.5 minutes into this 3rd quarter now. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Levine's got 13 now.
Levine has a really good knack for when to fire off the catch. Absolutely dangerous offensive play.
And that one drops for him. And the Pelicans lead by 17.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Arenas. And the shot's good. He's got 9.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Johnson. Bassey with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. From downtown, Arenas' shot is off. Lakers trail by 19. And Levine throws it down.
Have to love how persistent Levine is inside, enduring the contact and finding his shot.
Rizachet tries again. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
Levine surveys the D. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Black. New Orleans leading by 19. Here's Arenas. Doesn't go that time. Here's Johnson. It's deflected. And there's 1:38 left in the 3rd quarter. Back to Bassey. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Lakers trail by 21. Randall, left side. The kick out to Johnson. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Black outside. And he drives in. Carter from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Carter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, when Carter Jr. is hitting this, it opens up everything else. Love seeing him get going from there.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, B.A. And Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler. Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
After some misses in the first, he's making up for it now.
To the paint. Here's Black. Randall with some nice D.
As he often does, he gets to the rim, but that's just stellar defense.
Yep, that one goes.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's New Orleans delivering.
The Pelicans, 66.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And here's New Orleans now. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Clark, for decades now, we've seen the Western Conference have the upper hand. Any reason you can fathom?
Not really, other than the tide shifts on occasion based on who the players are on teams in each conference. Maybe some of that frontier spirit coursing through, although I don't quite believe that is a major factor. One thing you see in the West Coast, a lot of smaller market teams, and historically they've done a good job of how they run those clubs.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
That's a big turnaround right there. LeBron answering right back with the three. He knows momentum is in the balance, and he wants it to swing his way.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Ivy outside. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by LeBron.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Outside Rizachet. Knocks it loose. From deep, Reeves. That shot off the mark.
After knocking down a couple in the first half, he hasn't gotten a three to fall since.
Up again. Casey. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation.
Hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
Look, the intentions were good. I like the unselfishness, but the execution, a lot to be desired.
Pass to James. Back to Reeves. Fires for three. It's hauled in by New Orleans. And now New Orleans on the break. A nice shot by Fears.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Murray for three.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
Black outside. On the wing, Risache. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. Risache's got 12 points in just the second half. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
From deep, Reeves. The Lakers with another miss.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And stolen by Reeves. The kick out to Johnson. Outside Murray.
2 minutes remain in this ballgame.
There's a screen by Johnson. Lets the three fly. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And you can see Murray is getting more comfortable running the two-man game.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Fears. To the inside. Carter with it. Picked up by Reeves. Offensive rebound. Count the basket.
Phenomenal positioning on the glass. Carter Jr. putting on his hard hat right there. Not afraid to get those hands dirty.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pelicans.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
Still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
Here's Risache. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Fires in the triple.
This is what winning is all about, playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Fears. From outside the arc. Offline. And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they could